So as some of you, like 20 of you saw, I quit YouTube for a little time. Yes, I am an emotional wreck. I cannot control my emotions like the 12-year-olds that I teach every day, but all I needed was a break. I was burnt out from doing all this, but I am back. So let's get back to doing what we do best, which is celebrating and rarely making Americana music. So I don't know what y'all been listening to while y'all been hanging out. I've been wearing out that Pony Bradshaw record. I've been wearing out that friend of the show, Drayton Farley record. And so I'm going to make 2 videos about them today. It's good to be back. Let's turn it dadgum up and check out Drayton Farley's Wasted Youth. Also need to just, I have heard this album a lot. This is not the first time I've heard this song. I might do a little singing. I might do a little dancing. I'm going to talk about the album in a second. Let him do his thing. Come on.
Wasting my youth on trying to grow up. Wasting my future, never showed up. And I'm walking around, I'm hanging my head, serving up sounds and language instead.
That first verse. Let's hear it again. Everybody just get focused. My man spitting truth out here.
So I'm trying to grow.
Man, I can't do it.
Wasting my youth on trying to grow up. Wasting my future, never showed up.
That. I feel like for me, that explains the problems that I have been having mentally. By the way, I'm in therapy. I'm trying to work it out. I would recommend anybody to go do therapy if you can. It's not cheap, but thankfully my school's insurance policy, it only cost me like $25. Wasted my youth trying to grow up, wasted my future, and it never showed up. So as the son of a youth minister and the son of an accountant, probably more the fact of my youth minister. I feel like I did not live my youth. I was so concerned about being perfect and not making any mistakes. I was so concerned about, which my whole life, my biggest struggle is the need to feel like I'm being somebody. And I love the way that he contrasts youth in the future, because this was me. I was, as a teenager, at 15 years old, already like making money doing music and pretty much doing adult things in business. And I was trying to be a man who wanted a family, who wanted like the things that teenagers want, who wanted kids, who wanted the picket fence and all that kind of thing. And now I'm 38, just turned 38 not too long ago. And I'm fighting that the future that I dreamed of at 15 never happened for me. Now, that was a dream of being a musician, to make my own music and to tour and all of this stuff. And it took me a really long time to accept the fact that maybe that's not my path. And maybe I am so blessed to be married to the woman I'm married to have a healthy 3-year-old kid, to have a good job, although them damn kids drive me crazy sometimes, health insurance, to have a house, to have the family that I have. And I've just... Now that I'm back trying to do this YouTube thing and back doing all this, I'm doing it from a perspective of this stuff is fun for me. I love doing this. It's probably not going to come of anything. Nothing's probably going to happen, but I'm going to try to make this dream that I believe in of, making a business, a music business online and being able to do this. I would love for that one day, but if that never happens, I have a hell of a life, and I'm so, so blessed. And if nothing else ever happened, I'm the happiest today than I've probably been in the last 5 years. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is worth the cheers. Woo, it's good to be back. Come on now.
And I'm walking around, I'm hanging my head, serving up sounds and language instead. And I wasted my time on trying to get by.
Come on now.
I sold it all away to the company lie. And I'm feeling like a fool, all the freedom I lost. All of my youth was all that it cost.
So obviously, I didn't work for the company line like Mr. Farley in them beautiful boots that he's got on. He ain't playing no game with them boots. Obviously, my thing that I sold my youth to was to religion and church and trying to be somebody in that world. And although I think our past might be different, where what he sold and what I sold were very different, I did not get to live my youth. And I realized over the past few years that I do some stupid things sometimes because I'm trying to relive things that I wish I could have experienced when I was younger. And that's a hell of a feeling, man.
Now I'm getting by on less and less.
That's it.
I just needed some time to adjust myself, I guess.
Yep.
You know the words keep coming, I'm keeping up my best. And it's the only thing I can do, I must confess, I must confess.
I love that little chord he got in there. I didn't even know what that was. Preach, Dees. We all getting in trouble for trying to be young. We got to stop. Also, another thing is that to tell you how crazy things have been, I've fallen in love with lawn care. I am now a lawn care enthusiast. I have accepted my age, and I am thriving. Either y'all can accept it, or y'all can get over it. Especially you, Dees.
And I wasted my love on a silly thing, 'cause all I ever wanted was a song to sing. Some kind of door to get out of my head, all over the floor and under my bed. And I figure I'll write until the day that I'm dead. And I'm hoping they might keep listening in.
That's such a great way. Just come on, let's hear that again. Hold on.
My bed, and I figure I'll write until the day that I'm dead. And I'm hoping they might keep listening in, 'cause all that I can do is shoot my shot, find myself and keep my spot.
All right, so that's a great way to describe how I feel about doing things like this on the internet, right? As much as I try to convince myself that I don't love music that much, whenever I'm down, I'm like, I hate music, I never want to listen to music. Or thank God for my wife for putting up with all of my insane rants. As much as I try to convince myself that I don't like doing this stuff, I really like making videos. I really like making music. I don't do it that much, but I do it every now and again. I'll probably do it for a long time. Maybe till I'm dead. And I hope that you'll keep listening in. But there is a big difference in hoping that y'all might like what's going on here. And then there's another whole thing of needing you to love what I'm doing. Needing your appreciation, needing the kind comments. And that's how I feel like I am now. I'm in a place where I can make these videos because I enjoy them. I like doing this. I have a blast doing it. And if this turned into something else, that would be awesome. If it doesn't, I'm going to have a hell of a time while I'm doing it. And I love the way he describes that.
Now I'm getting by on less and less.
That'd be you, Chad.
I just needed some time to adjust myself, I guess. You know the words keep coming, I'm keeping up my best. And it's the only thing I can do, I must confess, I must confess.
Alvarez, man.
Wasting my time on trying to get by. I sold it all away to the company lot, and I'm feeling like a fool. All the freedom I lost, all of my youth, was all that it cost.
Come on now. Friend of the show. By the way, Chuck and I met Drayton when he opened for 49 Winchester here in Jackson. I got to meet his family, got to meet his parents. His dad is hilarious. What's the deal with all these songwriters having hilarious dads? And what's the deal with me being better friends with all these songwriters' dads than the songwriters? Shout out to Zach Bryan's dad. Love you. Also got to meet his buddy Kanan Kellum. It's not Keenan. It's not Keenan and Kellum. It's Kanan Kellum, Kainen, who's also a hell of a songwriter himself. And I'm just so impressed with Drayton's new record. I'm going to be honest. I did not jump on the Drayton train as hard as some people in our community did back in the day. I liked the songs, but these songs feel so much more mature. And we're witnessing a guy that I think we're going to be talking about filling theaters on his own with his band. I think he's following in Isbell's footsteps. Now, some people are saying that he sounds like Isbell. Who doesn't want to sound like Isbell? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, he's not out there sounding like he's not sounding like, I don't know, Luke Bryan. What, you want him to sound like Luke Bryan? That's great that he sounds like one of the greatest songwriters of all time. But I feel like everything about this record is what I was hoping it was going to be, which was a well-produced band, and not just the acoustic stuff. I'll be honest, I listened to a bunch of white boys singing on an acoustic guitar, myself included, and it's nice to get a little bit of a different taste and hear a big, well-produced album with an incredible band. So everybody, please go love on Drayton. Go listen to his music. I mean, he's already got millions of people listening. You don't need me to tell you that. Go support him in any way you can. Now that I'm back, what do you think we should listen to? I got a lot of work to make up. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you somewhere on down the river.